seen, to be seen fully for who I am. And I feel like that's the case for a lot of us, which is why we go into relationships with our representative, trying to hide these parts, trying to show up more confident than we really are, trying to show up more secure than we really are, pretending. And then after a while, you can't pretend anymore. Why you either super anxious because you're like, oh my God, they're going to find me out, or you just avoid altogether because you're like, oh my God, they're going to find me out. Both parties are so scared to be seen in these relationships, and I realized that was me and all of my partners that I had been with in the past. So in our own ways, because we don't feel worthy or deserving of love, we become a self-fulfilling prophecy, and we self-sabotage, and we're not vulnerable, and we really lack true intimacy. So I realized that self-sabotage is all rooted in fear. Fear that the other person is not going to love you for you, and so you sabotage it because you don't feel worthy, you're scared of abandonment, you're scared of losing your independence. So how do you stop being scared? I wish there was a pill. All jokes aside, I realized the way that I was going to stop sabotaging in relationships was to actually show up my authentic self, and that takes time.
And I do agree, it does take time. In the meantime, women are given power and are able to maintain power through relationship with men that are going to simp for them and give all his power away to maintain that relationship with a woman. And she'll just use that guy for emotional support and income. This is where you have a lot of women who are able to gain a lot of power through men who are going to simp for them. A lot of women are able to gain a lot of power that way and stay in her masculinity until the emotional support and income runs out. Then that woman will move on once the relationship is over, after the fact that that woman is able to gain power from that man and gain emotional support and income from that man. This one, that woman will, move on and self-reflect after, she has gained everything from that relationship. And a lot of women are in relationships just because the men are simping for them and are allowing them and to simp for them and give them gifts and cash app and cars. They're allowing this to happen so they can gain power over the relationship. And in the end, the woman keeps the simp around and into the end of the relationship where she's still able to control and able to maintain power from being in that relationship. And multiple women are doing this multiple relationship with multiple guys and simps for that woman's approval.